Hey everybody, this is Tyler, aka Blue Mage 492, aka Grand Lethal 16, coming at you with my entire haul from SakuraCon 2016. I'm going to go through it fast because there's a lot of stuff here. Alright, first and foremost, the 3 games I'm giving away as part of my post-SakuraCon commentary / giveaway. Of course, Street Fighter Cross Tekken, signed by Kyle Hebert, and somewhere, oh right there, signed by Ruben Langdon. So the voices of Ken and Ryu signed this. Kyle Hebert, Ruben Langdon, and the voice producer Jonathan Klein all signed Street Fighter 4. That'll be given away as well. And finally, Marvel vs. Capcom 3, signed by Kyle Hebert and Ruben Langdon, the voices of Ryu and Dante. Alright, now to get to everything else, of course. Let's see, so here's my copy of Marvel vs. Capcom 3. I'm trying to remember where. I think Kyle Hebert and Ruben Langdon signed the inside on the same page. There we go. Yep. Ruben Langdon signed the inside of Star Ocean, The Last Hope, right there. And then Jonathan Klein, the voice director, did right there. I'm trying to remember. He signed the booklet. I know Kyle Hebert signed this somewhere. He signed somewhere. I don't know. I can't find it at this instant. Oh, he signed the front. Oh my goodness, I couldn't even notice. Alright, and then of course they both signed the front of this bad boy in that metallic. Kyle Hebert does the voice of the frog boss. I believe it's like the second or third boss you play in the game. He does the voice of that guy, so he signed the inside right there. And then Chuck Huber does the voice of Android 17, and Ian Sinclair does the voice of Whis, I believe. So they both signed right in there. And then Kyle Hebert does the voice of Richter Abend. So I had him sign my Tales of Symphonia Dawn of the New World. All right, on to the next stack. So Natalie Hoover, I got her to autograph because she does the voice of Little Rain. In Hyper Devotion Noir, Goddess Blackheart. And then Kyle Hebert does the voice of Frederick, your Jagan of Awakening, and he does the voice of Valadar, the third arc boss, so he autographed right in there in the middle. This one's actually getting pretty crazy now, isn't it? It's autographed by pretty much everyone. Yeah. Alright, next stack. Kyle Hebert did the voice of the Nose Demon in Castlevania Dracula X Chronicles, so he autographed right up there. I love using that metallic. The metallic just looks so cool. And then he also did the voice of Diaz Flack in Star Ocean Second Evolution. Not the original second story, but just Second Evolution. So I had him autograph right there. Kyle Hebert. Was it Kyle Hebert or was it Chuck Huber? Kyle Hebert did a voice in this. I don't remember what voice, though. I'll have to add it in like as a caption or something. I can't remember what voice he does. I want to say it's like Ichigo's father, but I'm not 100% certain right now. I can't remember. But I do know that Ruben Langdon does the motion capture for... He does the motion capture for Chris Redfield, so I definitely had to get him to autograph my Resident Evil 6. Resident Evil 6. Kyle Hebert does Kiba in Naruto. So you know he had to autograph this bad boy. This one's starting to come along too. It's also got Tar Platt and Yuri Lowenthal. So it's got Sasuke and Tamari. So now we're growing it. We're getting it going. Natalie Hoover does the voice of, I want to say still does Little Rain in Fairy Fencer. No, she does Tiara. God, how am I forgetting that? Natalie Hoover does Tiara in Fairy Fencer F. Pretty cool voice. Of course, here's my copy of Street Fighter 4, signed by Jonathan Klein, the voice producer, Ruben Langdon, the voice of Ken, and Kyle Hebert, voice of Ryu. Got that gold and silver. Of course, they autographed this as well. They autographed inside the booklet, so I guess I'll show you really quick. So, of course, Jonathan Klein, the producer, autographed right there. And then they signed right in there. Yep. Okay, on to the last stack of games. We're moving pretty fast. All right, Natalie Hoover does the voice of Ain Fellis, one of Rose's backup ninja in Tales of Zestiria. Aaron Dismuke does the voice of Alphonse Elric in Full Metal Alchemist. So I had to get him to autograph both of these to go with Vic Mignogna's autographs on the front. Yep. Oh, actually, Chuck Huber does a voice of one of the other characters in one of these games, but he's signed in the middle, so it's going to be a little hard to show you. I'll show you later. Kyle Hebert does the voice of Mitsuo Kubo. I think I want to say he's the boss for like the third to last normal storyline dungeon. It's the one where it's like a retro old school RPG. The kid who's like obsessed with being like a video game character. And then he also does the voice of either Brahms or Arngrim in Valkyrie Profile 2 Silmiri. That's another one I'll fact check and give you the info later. Alright, now that we're done with all the games, over to the art book. Bravely Default art book. Kyle Hebert does the voice of Ominous Crow, the raspy, kind of melodramatic black mage. That's why I'm not a voice actor. And then, of course, I got him and Ian Sinclair, the voice of Rashid, and then Ruben Langdon to sign this slightly wrinkled Street Fighter V poster. And finally, Megan Emmerich, Chuck Huber, and Micah Solisud all do voices for Tower of Jiraga. So this is a new Tower of Jiraga poster board that I'm working on for autographs. And then this is going to be my One Piece board. This has an autograph by Ian Sinclair, who does the voice of Brooke in One Piece. So yeah, that's everything got autographed. If you have any more questions, if you want to know more in detail about the other things, I may have missed some autographs in here because there's a lot of items. Hey, hit me up in the comments. Ask any questions. I'd love to hear them. Thanks so much for watching.